So let us start another question. Find voltage across capacitor in steady state. So this is a circuit. So in this circuit there is a capacitor. We want to find out voltage across capacitor in steady state. What is meant by steady state? Steady state means the capacitor is fully charged. Once the capacitor is fully charged, the capacitor does not allow any current through it. So there is no current passing through this branch. Okay, now let us solve this problem. Here R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R3 is equal to R4 is equal to how much? 2 ohms. Now we want to find out the total current. I is equal to total voltage by total resistance. Total voltage by R equivalent resistance. Total voltage is equal to how much? 10. Okay, total resistance. Total resistance means here the current coming from the battery is I. It splits into two components. One is I1 and another is I2. I1 current is passing through R1 and R3 and no current is passing through this branch. I2 current is passing through R2 branch and both are combined at this point and coming out as I. Okay. Now total resistance means here same current is passing through R1 and R3. So R1 and R3 are series. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. And that 4 ohms is parallel to this R2. This R2. So what is the value of R2 here? 2 ohms. That means here 4 into 2 by 4 plus 2. 4 into 2 by 4 plus 2. Plus, what is the resistance here? 2 ohms. 2 ohms. So I is equal to 10 by 4 into 2, 8. 8 by 6 plus 2. So I is equal to 10 by 4 by 3 plus 2. Okay, I is equal to 30 by 10. That is equal to how much? 3 amperes. This is the total current in the circuit. Total current in the circuit. Now this total current in the circuit is divided in these two branches. We know that here potential difference is same. So here it divided into I1 is to I2 is equal to R2 is to R1. So here I1 is to I2 is equal to I1 is to I2 is equal to. So 2 is to 4. That is equal to how much? 1 is to 2. So the current passing through upper branch is 1 ampere. The current passing through lower branch is 2 amperes. Because here resistance is less, here resistance is more. Now potential difference across capacitor is equal to, here how much the value of I1 current? I1 current is nothing but 1 ampere. So 1 into 2 plus, what is the total current here through the R4? 3 amperes. So 3 into 2. So 1 into 2 is equal to 3 into 2 is equal to 6. That is equal to how much value we get? 8 volts. So our option is 8 volts. So let us discuss another problem. Two discs having moment of inertia I1 and I2 and angular momentums are omega 1 and omega 2 are placed coaxially. Find total kinetic energy when they rotate with the same angular velocity. So these are the two discs. So whenever these two discs placed coaxially, they rotate with same angular velocity. Now we want to find out total kinetic energy when they rotate with the same angular velocity. To solve this problem, we use law of conservation of angular momentum. So, total angular momentum before they are placed coaxially is equal to total angular momentum after they are placed coaxially. Right. Let us take. According to law of conservation of angular momentum. So, what is the angular momentum of the first disk? I1 omega 1. What is the angular momentum of the second disk? I2 omega 2. I2 omega 2. That is equal to, when they placed coaxially, the total moment of inertia is I1 plus I2 into omega. I1 plus I2 into omega. So, now we want to find out omega. Omega is equal to I1 omega 1 plus I2 omega 2 divided by I1 plus I2. So, here substitute these values are given. I1 is equal to 0.1, that is equal to 0.1 into omega 1 is equal to how much? 10, plus I2 is equal to how much they given? 0.2 into omega 2 is equal to how much? 5 divided by I1 plus I2. 0.1 plus 0.2, 0.1 plus 0.2. So, here 0.1 into 10, that is equal to 1, plus 5 into 0.2, that is equal to 1 divided by 0.3, that is equal to here 20 by 3 radians per second. 20 by 3 radians per second. Now, what they ask, find the total kinetic energy when they rotate with same angular velocity. So, total kinetic energy is equal to of I1 plus I2 into omega square, rotational kinetic energy. So, here of, what is I1 here? 0.1 plus 0.2 into omega square 20 by 3 into 20 by 3. 20 by 3. So, here of 0.3 into 20 by 3 into 20 by 3. Okay. So, this 0.3 cancel in 10 times. Right. This 2 cancel in 10 times. 2 cancel in 10 times. Here 10 cancel. So, what the 20 by 3 joules. We get answer 20 by 3 joules. So, our option is fourth option. Now, we are going to solve this circuit. Choose correct output of the following. There are 4 options are given: A, B, C, D. This is D. Which option is correct? This question is taken from semiconductors. Here inputs are given to A and B are 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0. So, let us solve this problem by giving inputs to the circuit. First input A is 1. So, this is 1, this also becomes 1, and B is 0, this is 0. So, this is a NAND gate, inverse gate of AND gate. So, 1 into 0 is equal to how much? 0. 1 into 0 is equal to 0. reverse of 0 is 1. Here this is a NOR gate, reverse gate of OR gate. Here 1 plus 0, 1. So this is NOR gate. Since NOR gate, it becomes 0. And this input goes to this AND gate. And this one goes to this AND gate. Here 1 into 0, 1 into 0, that is equal to 0. So this is becomes 0. Here 1. Okay. 1 plus 0, 1. The reverse gate, this is NOR gate, reverse of OR gate, 1 plus 0, 1, that is equal to here output 0. So first output is 0. Now let us give another output, input 0, 1, 0, 1, right. Now this is A0, B1, A0, B1, right. Here 0 into 1, 0. So reverse of AND gate, so that here 1. Here 0 plus 1, 1. So reverse of 1 is 0. Here 1, 0, that is equal to 0. Here 1 comes to this side. 1 plus 0, 1. So output is 0. 0. Okay. Now let us check. Already here two answers are 0, 0. I think this one is correct option. So let us check third option also. Third input 1, 1, 1, 1. That means here we give 1 and also we give here 1. 1 into 1, 1. So here 0. 1 plus 1, 1. Here it comes to 0. So here 0. 0 into 0, 0, 0. Here this is 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Reverse of 0, that is 1. So this is 1. Okay, next we give last input 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So here what we get here 0, 0 means 0 into 0, 0. That is since this is an AND gate, here we get 1. Here this is 0 and this is also 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Since this is NOR gate, we get here 1. So here we get here, this is 1. Now 1 into 1 is equal to how much? 1 into 1 is equal to 1. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Here this is 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Reverse of NOR gate 1, that is nothing but 0. So what is our correct option here? A, 0, 0, 1, 0. So this question is asked from logic gates, semiconductor devices. So now let us discuss another question. Impedance in LR circuit is 100 ohms and phase difference between source voltage and source current is 45 degrees. Frequency of source is 1000 Hz. Find the inductance. So this question asked from AC currents. This question asked from AC currents. What type of circuit it is? LR circuit. So this is inductance and this is resistance. This circuit is called LR circuit and we give source AC source voltage to this LR circuit. So we have formulas to solve this problem and also we draw the phasor diagram. In resistance, the current and voltage are in same phase. So this is voltage across resistance and this is current. In inductor, voltage leads by 90 degrees. So this is VL and this is total voltage V. So here this is the phasor diagram. This is also VL and this is phi. Phi is nothing but what here? Phase difference between source voltage and current. Right. Tan phi is equal to, we write. What we write here? VL by R. Voltage across inductor by resistance. Or in terms of reactance, we write like this, XL by R. XL by R. What is tan phi? Phi is equal to how much? 45 degrees. So tan 45 is equal to XL by R. Tan 45 is equal to how much? 1. So XL is equal to R. The total resistance in the LR circuit is called impedance. So that impedance formula is Z is equal to square root of XL square plus R square. So here XL is equal to R. According to problem, XL is equal to R. So that is equal, Z is equal to square root of XL square plus XL square. Z is equal to root 2 XL. Root 2 XL. Here what they given in the problem, impedance of LR circuit is 100 ohms. That means here this is 100 ohms. Root 2 into XL, reactance of inductor. Reactance of inductor or inductive reactance. That is L into omega. L into omega into L omega. So 100 is equal to root 2 into L into omega means how much? 2 pi f. So L is equal to 100 by root 2 into 2 pi into 1000. Okay. So 2 1s are 250. So L is equal to 50 by root 2 pi into 10 cube. So L is equal to what we write here? 50 by root 2 pi into 10 to the power of minus 3 Henry. So that is equal, L is equal to, we write here 50 by root 2 pi milli Henry. By root 2 pi milli Henry. Now this rearrange this answer. So here L is equal to, multiply and divide this fraction with root 2. 50 root 2 divided by root 2 into root 2, 2 pi milli Henry. So 225. So L is equal to 25 root 2 by pi milli Henry. So this option is given in the following 4 options. So our option is 25 root 2 by pi milli Henry. This is the correct answer. Now let us solve another question. This question asked from Young double slit experiment. In Young double slit experiment, when lambda is equal to 700 nanometer light is used, total number of fringes between O and P. O is nothing but position of the central bright fringe and P is at any point on the screen. The distance between O and P is Y. How many fringes are formed between O and P? 16. But when lambda is equal to 400 nanometers light is used, how many fringes are formed between O and P? Right, here suppose n fringes are formed between O and P. Each fringe has a width beta. Then y is equal to, we write y is equal to OP is equal to, we write n into beta. N into beta. Here whenever the wavelength of light changes, then what happens? Number of fringes also changes. Right. The formula is n1 beta is equal to how much? Fringe width, lambda d by t. lambda 1 d by t is equal to, okay, the distance between the screen and slits does not change, and the distance between the two slits does not change. Here the wavelength changes, fringes changes. n2 lambda 2 d by t. Here d by d cancel. Here n1 is equal to how much? 16 into lambda 1 is equal to how much? 700. Here n2, we don't know n2. Lambda 2 is equal to how much? 400 nanometers. 400 nanometers. So here 0 0 cancel. Okay, n2 is equal to 16 into 7 by 4, that is equal to 28. So our option is 28. So this is the answer of this problem.